It ain't even about wanting to see a black man down, bro, because think about the stuff that he into. It could have been your daughter. It could have been my daughter. It could have been my brother. Me. Yep, could have been my brother. What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Bo. And today, y'all, we're going to be looking at some clips, man, because y'all know your boy Diddy didn't get indicted. No, he got arrested, right? He got arrested, man, and I heard the charges is crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. And I just would not have felt right if I didn't bring another banger for y'all to check out, bro, and to hear my take on it. So we're going to get into these clips, man. But before we do that, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload, bro. But without further ado, let's get to it.
As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large-capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the FREAKOFFs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the FREAKOFFs with multiple victims.
Damn.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the FREAKOFFs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
God damn, 1,000 bottles of lubricant. Bro, I don't know what y'all think.
Gay!
But that shit wasn't for no women. Women don't need lubricant like that, bro. Hey, what the fuck kind of shit this man had going on, bro?
Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced. Another picture of more.
Man, what kind of stuff was Diddy into to where he had to deface the serial number off a rifle or any gun for that matter, bro? See, this is what happened, bro. When niggas get a little money and they feel like cause them white folks welcoming them, that they can do what them white folks do. And them white folks turn right back around and show them, you ain't nothing but a nigga. You ain't nothing but a nigga, man. We run this, not you. And personally, bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. Everybody talk about, oh, everybody just want to see a black man down. Man, fuck all that, man. His black ass shouldn't have been up there trying to do what the white folk would do. And that goes for R. Kelly, him too.
Ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there. Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
Then they asking people to come forward and snitch, basically, and tell. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. I remember, man. Well, I don't remember. I wasn't born in the 70s, but I remember there was a time where high-profile cases were nothing but white people, bro. Like Al Capone, Elliot Ness, Bonnie and Clyde, stuff like that, and people like that, bro. You never during those times seen black people in the news like this, high-profile cases like this. It wasn't until black people were allowed to get in there and get a little of the wealth that the white people had and start acting and hanging with the white folks and acting like the white folks when they started to dwindle down and making these niggas realize, bro, you ain't shit. We can always take you out whenever we want to. And it ain't until them folks start saying no to shit when they start taking them out. I mean, look at Young Thug, R. Kelly, look at Diddy, and once upon a time it was Murder Inc. And I don't even count that 6ix9ine Rico case as anything because he ain't black. He snitched on all the black people and got they dumb ass locked up because they want to be gangster and boss a nigga around that got some money so they can get paid from it. And now look at them. You don't even see them niggas no more.
Get arrested. I believe I believe he's coming in September. Cause you got to realize, the grand jury intervened. They may have 45 days, 60 days, 90 days. They never usually go past 120 days. They got enough information.
Nah, for real. To hear him say that, bro, the man sound like he was an informant. It just sound like that to me, bro. Because not gonna lie, man, this is one I think used to be one of his security guards or something like that, bro. From day one, when this man started coming out with all the allegations about Diddy, he been on point. He been on point. And guess what? Diddy and them did nothing to him. So I already thought that was kind of suspicious anyway. This is literally where all the allegations started, with him. For real, bro.
And they probably got enough stuff that he's probably willing to plea bargain or see if they're going to give him that. Or if they're going to let him plead or something.
And they didn't give it to him.
But I don't think the grand jury is going past 120 days.
And this is inside information you're getting, right? Or this is something you believe personally?
Well, I believe that personally, and then for the fact of the matter is that I know somebody who testified to the grand jury, to the Homeland Security, and they was made reference to some like they thought that they couldn't go nowhere around in September or whatever like that. So maybe around in September something will happen.
Damn, he called it.
Well, that's what they waiting on. That's why all these documentaries and these people.
Sheesh, he called it, bro.
More than 1,000 bottles of body oil and lubricants and IV treatments after these freak-off parties. If you want to know why P. Diddy is getting arrested, I just went through the 14-page indictment that was just released. I'm only going to show you the parts that you need to see from this so you don't have to go through the whole thing. But again, this is going to be a lot to try to censor on here. There's tons in this document. So in an effort to not get this suppressed, please press the buttons. Anyway, so it looks like they're going after him and all of his associates that worked for Combs Enterprises for engaging in criminal activity, including trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstructing justice. Also, look at his name. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. On every line they had to put that. They're saying that he engaged in all kinds of abusive behavior against women, verbal, emotional, physical, and that he was manipulating women into doing highly orchestrated performances that were, orchestrated by him with other male workers. It's at this point in the document where I start figuring out that the freak-off parties are just Diddy orchestrating real-life corn because it's not enough for him to watch anymore, so he is transporting real-life humans to him to put on performances.
This man is a fucking serial freak, bro. He's sick, man. He needs to be put away, bro. If not in jail, bro, some type of psychiatric ward or something, bro. This man is fucking sick, man. He's sick, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he ain't advanced at his own daughters, man. Because a man that sick in the brain about sex, bro, ain't no telling what he might do. If he'll go to another man, bro, he'll go as low to his own children, bro. Weird, man.
Their will for him to consume. And having this level of boredom and having enough money to be able to do this to human beings is exactly why billionaires should not exist, but I digress. He would ensure the participation of these women by giving them, narcotics and controlling their careers, finances, and basically threaten to end them if they didn't do it. Now, this is where they go into the fact that everyone who was working for his business, including certain employees, were carrying out, facilitating this, and covering up his abuse. It talks about his security staff, his household staff, his personal assistants, high-ranking supervisors, everyone that was working for him is going to be under fire now because they were conducting and facilitating and assisting him in doing these things. This part went on to talk a little bit about the function of Combs Enterprises. They talk about how basically they were enticing the members by making their lives better if they were willing to conceal his crimes for him. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enabling the power of Combs Enterprises, including the power of its leader, Combs, through violence, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. This part gets worse. It talks about how Combs and the members and associates of his business used his prestigious role as P. Diddy to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into his orbit after under the guise of having a romantic relationship with him, and then he would use and force them with threats and coercion into becoming one of his victims. And here's where they start talking about the freak-off parties. So he was enticing girls to get into his orbit under the guise of that your life is going to get better, you're going to be my girlfriend, and then he was bringing them to these freak-off parties. Amongst other things, the freak-off parties were, like I said earlier, elaborate produced performances arranged by Combs, directed, and he would watch and enjoy during, and they were also electronically recorded. So he's also in a lot of trouble for transporting all of the workers to these parties, workers and victims. So it says that he transported the commercial S workers across state lines intentionally for these parties, and then would distribute various controlled substances. I don't know if you guys remember, but there were often pictures of outside his home having huge black vans, and one of his neighbors at the time that all of this stuff started coming out said that there were often these buses going in and out of his house all hours of the night and women standing around them. That seems to match up with what is being said here. Freak-offs occurred regularly and sometimes lasted multiple days. Combs kept videos he filmed of the victims engaging in the acts with the commercial workers, and after these freak-off parties, Combs would typically provide IV fluids so that they could physically recover from the exertion and the substances. His team is in trouble for booking rooms for these parties to occur, and also for making sure that he was set up.
Bro. Oh my fucking god. Bro, what was he doing to them folks, bro?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What the fuck, bro? I'm mad now, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad, because if those were females, bro, I mean, I'm pretty sure women have fantasies of having like threesomes and shit like that, bro. But having themselves ran through like that, bro, just for some money, bro, that's scary, man. That's scary. I wouldn't even want to be a part of it, even if I was the type of dude that, you know, like to, you know, have parties like that. I wouldn't even want to be a part of it because, bro, I want to please that person. I don't want to hurt him. What kind of stuff is dude? Now, yeah, he need to go away, bro. It ain't even about wanting to see a black man down, bro, because think about the stuff that he into. It could have been your daughter. It could have been my daughter. It could have been my brother. Me. Yep, could have been my brother. It could have been my sister. It could have been your sister or your brother. Could have been anyone that had to go through or endure that, bro, just because they want to be a part of something and they feel like, okay, if I just do this, then I'll, you know, I could do this one day and then I'll be good the next day, bro. But it didn't sound like it was that simple when you got to provide IV fluids. IV fluids, bro. Oh! To help them recover. So what happens if one of them people die? Then what? He gonna make them lie about what happened to them or pay the doctors off? Let's just imagine, what if somebody did die, or what if somebody got hurt to the point where they had to go to the hospital and he had to pay the doctors off? Now this case is busted wide open, bro. If that did happen, you know how many doctors are about to be a part of this shit? Bro, dude need to be gone, bro. He's the worst thing that happened to hip hop since gangster rap, goddammit. For real, bro. I heard he was a part of that meeting that where they said all the rappers sat down and they agreed to do music just about destroying themselves and no more positive music. I heard he was a part of it, bro. Allegedly. Because I don't know how true it is. But bro, I mean, think about that though, man. Think about that for a long little second, bro. About somebody needing IVs to recover from the stuff that they went through, bro. That's a lot of dicks. And then and they never said whether it was women or men, but even if whether it was women or men, bro, nobody want nobody to go through that shit. Come on, man. That man sick, bro.
Everything he needed, including the substances, the baby oil, lubricant, linens, anything that he would need for these parties. Basically, they're saying there's other people involved in helping him facilitate this, and they're all going down. The victims of these parties were often subjected to all kinds of abuse, and afterwards, Diddy would maintain his control over them by promising them careers, threatening physical violence, granting and threatening and withholding financial support over their head, coercion, all kinds of things.
Then he was holding money over a person's head to blackmail him, bro. Threatening to blackmail him, bro. That just so he could keep his stuff in order, bro. And you know, and you know how many people that was a part of that tried that helped him get away with this. There's probably white people and all involved in this shit, man. They all going down, and now they can't hide it no more, man. You know, the feds don't even come for you unless they done crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's. They have a 99.9% conviction rate, bro, and they don't let up. They ain't even waste their time unless they know they got some charges that gonna stick, bro. They came and got him. That's the same thing with Young Thug, bro. Everybody saying he finna come home. No, he not, bro. It's a RICO case. He got picked up by the feds. Y'all don't realize they been watching him. They been watching him. Look how long this trial been going on, bro. Y'all think this stuff is like a regular case. You got a regular court case, and then you can go through a couple of court dates, and then boom, they decide to just let you go. Oh, bro, this is RICO. It's too many things to factor in. Too many people affected by this. RICO cases have too many people affected by it, and it's just not enough people. And then people are constantly dying off behind these cases. They investigating it, so this is prolonging the case. Every time somebody dies, it prolongs the case. Niggas want to be gangster, but they don't know what really being gangster is. They never took the time out to learn the law. The reason why Al Capone and them could escape so many times is because they knew the law. They knew what the law could do and what they couldn't do. These niggas never really cared about that because they pay people to handle the law for them instead of being smart enough to learn it themselves. So this is where they at with it, bro. This is where they at.
This also says that he would maintain control over them by supplying them controlled substances, which probably means getting them hooked on them, which is exactly what his past bodyguard said that he had planned to do to Danny D. Kane. Apparently, according to that bodyguard, Diddy said to a room full of people that he was going to get Danny D. Kane hooked on drugs and use them as workers for.
And speaking of that, not Danny D. Kane, but that girl Cassie though. Just because she got paid off and she showed that little video, bro, she ain't a victim. They coming back to get her too. Watch what I tell you.
The list goes on about him being in trouble for transporting him for the enterprise, also having accountability in that, and then it also goes on to just say that there was involvement in kidnapping, which is just crazy. I mean, this pretty much covers it all, and apparently he is about to plead not guilty.
It ain't gonna work.
No bail, no bail. He's detained.
We're appealing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're appealing the decision to hold him without bail. Tomorrow at 3:30. 3:30, same place. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's gonna fight this to the end. He's innocent.
And I heard he got denied bail again. Same thing they did with Young Thug, bro. You can't get denied bail multiple times, bro. After that first time you asked, you go first to see if they're going to give you a bail. And then when they don't give you now, then you reappeal it to see if you can get it again. And then after that, if you get denied again, it's over with. It's over with. Same thing they did to Young Thug. Same thing they did to R. Kelly. But good news about R. Kelly case is they said he may be coming home soon because they didn't have enough substantial evidence. So I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see.
He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically just, you know, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case.
Well, here it is, bro. Nobody came out and said he did anything. They've been investigating this man for a long time, longer than we know. Hell, longer than what he know, because they pulling up stuff from way, way back that he never went to jail on, bro. Never. They might even bring up the case with him and Shine and what happened in the club that night. All I'm saying is, bro, I honestly feel like that if he did these things allegedly, bro, he needs to be locked away. I don't like to see no black man locked up, bro. But this nigga is a danger to society. And who wants a danger to society walking around in society? Not me. And if y'all do, then you need to be locked up with his ass too. Straight up. You can feel how you feel about it. It don't matter. I'm done on this. I've said what I had to say. And it's been your boy Bo. And I'm signing out, telling you to stay up, stay down. But most importantly, dog, stay real.